G'day guys. So this is just a real quick one. I was just looking up a couple of things and our mainstream media would lead us to believe that, say, countries like Russia, their government doesn't care about their people, you know, they oppress them or whatever, they they make them live in poverty, all that sort of bullshit. And so, you know, most of us here in Australia and you know, the rest of the Western world, we all sort of believe that, you know, Russia's some over-dominated shithole where the people hate their government. So just a few facts here, right, which to me proves that obviously the Russian government care a lot more about their people than what our own governments do. So one, I mean, back in the 70s, I think it was 1975, Russia banned the use of microwave ovens because they knew that it just destroys the food, radiates your body as you eat it, and, you know, it's just a terrible thing. So they banned the use of microwaves fucking, you know, not long after they first come out. Also, they banned glyphosate in 1992, so no glyphosate being sprayed on the Russian land where the people grow their food. They, a few years ago, banned fluoride, so no fluoride in their water, no fluoride toothpaste, like total ban of fluoride. They don't use stuff like 1080, which just kills all the animals and all the rest of it. They don't allow GMO food to be grown or produced in their country. So they're glyphosate free, they're GMO free, fluoride free, you know what I mean? If you look at the acceptable allowances for the public on say radiation from cell towers and alike, it's probably around 100 times lower than what ours is. And I mean, a lot of countries, China's is 100 times lower than what ours is. They keep putting the rate up here to suit these telecommunications companies that that basically dictate what rate they're allowed to put their own equipment out at. So, you know, when you start looking at all this, you realise that one, we must have the absolute dumbest of dumb shits running our country. Absolute just fucking complete morons. And two, a lot of these countries which our mainstream media makes out to absolutely hate their people and fucking, you know, dominatingly rule them, actually have some better conditions than we do. Better quality food, better quality water. I mean, come on. If that isn't enough just there for people to realise that our government really couldn't give a flying fuck about us. Literally, I mean, think about our political system, two-party preferred. Doesn't matter who you give your vote to, ultimately Labor or Liberal are going to end up in power. There is no way that anyone else can end up in power when they have to give their vote to one of them. Okay, so we're trapped in this two-party system, and what happens is there's absolutely no fucking incentive at all for them to do well by the people or even to stay in power. They couldn't give a flying fuck. This is the big joke. While we vote for someone and we elect someone, one, they just swap it with whoever they want. We've only voted for 2 out of our last 8 leaders, 6 of our last 8 leaders. We haven't even got to have a vote in this democratic system. All right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, when we elect, say, all right, let's say we go Liberal, all right, give us these shit puppets here, Liberal, we'll fucking take them because we've really only got 2 fucking options. So we'll take them. Meanwhile, the taxpayer still pays Labor, still pays all their senators, still pays everyone their $200,000 to $300,000 plus a year. Everyone gets paid. So the whole fucking system's an absolute joke. While we elect someone, we still have to pay for the opposition. The opposition, the people opposing, the people who we elected, we still have to pay them all the same amount. So they couldn't give a flying fuck whether they get in or not, whether they do a good job or not, because even if they do a shit job and then they get kicked out of power, they still get paid. They get their pension, You know what I mean? They can work for a few years, fucking give it up and get their pension for the rest of their life. You know, things like free travel, all this. So it's just a big joke on us. We just fund this entire thing through their never-ending fucking raunt of taxes. You know what I mean? They tax $1 that many fucking times. You earn it, they take 30%. Then you go buy something with it, they take another 10% GST. You want to save the little bit that's left, you got to pay fucking tax on the fucking little bit of interest that you... It just... Your dollar gets taxed down to nothing. So... that's just a little rant, what's been on my mind today. I started looking up at what other countries do, and you know what I mean? The amount of countries now that are looking to ban Wi-Fi in classrooms. Israel has, but of course they know the dangers well and truly of this. And because they created it all, so many people within their country already know about it, who have worked on it at some level, that they can't very well pull the wool over their own people's eyes. But fuck everyone else, we're just copying this. So 5G is going to come, and that's going to go into our kids' classrooms. You know, you can have a look now, there's at least 10 countries that are in the motion of banning Wi-Fi in classrooms. So that doesn't mean you don't have any internet. You can still have internet without having Wi-Fi, but it should be hard data points, even if they've got to put one in every desk. So, as usual, to save a buck, they take the cheap and harmful to our health way. But this is all issues that we've got to start looking at and dealing with. You know, we can't be having glyphosate when it's just been proven in a court of law to cause cancer. It's a class 2B carcinogen. Okay, we've got to get this stuff banned. You know, the GMO food, they'll put metal in it so that the bugs won't eat it. So now we've got food that is spliced, the DNA spliced into the DNA of the plant is aluminium, copper sulfate, stuff like that, so the bugs won't eat it. If the bugs won't eat it, it's poison. Stop shopping at Coles and Woolies and IGA and Farmer Jack's and all these supermarket shitholes that sell poison. Because when you get that metal in your body like we all have, check my heavy metal toxicity test results, it's fucking well and truly clear. I live in the suburbs. I've got neighbours right over the fence there. I don't live fucking, you know what I mean? I breathe the same air as you. I live in the same area. My barium, my copper, through the roof. Strontium, lithium, mercury, arsenic, aluminium, all in me. Okay, I don't even drink tap water, haven't for a good 3 years now. I don't, you know, I'll eat very, very little GMO food, very little stuff out of a packet. I take iodine, I take endless amounts of things, and I've still got these massive levels in me. So we're all full of metal. Accept it, don't accept it. You will realise it when they turn on 5G, because it's a microwave frequency. Metal in the microwave. We all know what, you know, we all get taught that at the youngest of ages. Do not put metal in that thing. Okay? So this microwave frequency is going to heat up these metals that are in our body, that have gone through the blood-brain barrier, that are in low regenerative areas like the heart. It's going to heat up these metals. Basic science, we know microwave heats up metals. It's going to break down our body on a DNA level. It causes demyelination, D-E-M-Y-L-E-N-A-T-I-O-N, demyelination of the DNA, single and double strand breakages. Okay? So, just keep sitting on your couch, guys. Keep doing fuck all. Keep not turning up to the rallies. Don't bother going to your local council meetings, and you'll see what happens. But most importantly, don't come to me when you're fucked trying to stop it when it's too late, because we are running out of time. Okay, I've got a local council meeting tonight. I'm going to go there, give them my 5G information pamphlet, get them to enter it into their minutes, and just kick up a big song and dance. Anyone in Perth who wants to come to Joondalup council meeting, hit me up in the comments. And it'd be good. The more we've got, the more voice we've got, the more they have to listen. Alright, that's my rant. Take it easy, guys.